gonna start just to finish up our warm up here with some crawl somersault to flip onto the pad. Just again, did everything ready to go. I think crawling is like one of the best ways to get the whole body moving. Combine it with the somersaults, and then do a little flip, just have a little fun at the end there. Into the crash pad. We're gonna do some weighted ball throws again today too. Probably hit some impulses there as well, just to get the arms a little bit prepped for that, for the throws. So then after that, we'll get into our actual lifts. So. I'm going to try and spin instead of flip on the pad. Seated throws again. I think I did those last week with just a couple of the balls. Now we're just gonna do the random ball grab. So just have the balls behind me and just reach back, grab one at a time, not looking at them. So it's kind of surprising your arm, just to let your arm figure out. I guess I can look at the camera when I'm talking. Surprise your mind, your arm, with whatever weight you're gonna grab. So you don't know, so you can't prepare for it. So it's just grab it and throw it. Let the body naturally react to and adjust to that whatever weight it is, whether it's the heavy one or the light ones. So first ones we're not gonna be to gradually get throwing harder as we play this same order somehow. Where's the last? It's a way to let the arm be more free. Too many people, I see all these like pitching things, and kids go to these lessons and learn how to throw. It's like, dude, stop being robotic. Just throw. You're never gonna throw the same way twice in a row anyway. Yeah, you want to have if you're pitching, you want to have this motion be, this similar for a fastball, a curveball, a changeup, whatever you're throwing, just to deceive so the hitters can't tell. But they're never going to be exactly the same, as matter how hard you try. Something, whether it's a throwing a pitch, shooting a basketball, squatting, doing a push-up, every movement you do is going to be a little bit different every single time. Is repetition without repetition? It's not going to be exactly the same. That's impossible. Because our bodies are human, we're not robots, so we're not doing the same exact thing. That's why I don't like the trainings. When I worked at ETS, I hated how they try to make everyone squat the same or do the same exact form. There's no perfect form. There's no one size fits all. You are human. Figure out what works for you. Yes, I could help you do that. Good coaches will help you do that. It should help you do that. But you gotta learn how your body works, what works for your body, what feels right, what's most efficient. Your body, you're a problem solver. Solve the problem of, whether it's throwing, it's from point A to point B to get that throw strike or whatever, or throw the runner out at first, or throw a touchdown pass, complete the pass. Find what works. That's a problem solving. It's going to be different. That's why I like throwing from different angles. Even when you're pitching. Who the heck did that guy that pitched for the Giants? I can't think of his name. Johnny is Cueto, I think. I think he's the one. And there's other pitchers that do it too. But they throw from different angles. They throw different motions. They slow it down. They speed up. Getting the hitters off balance. It's a problem solving. It's a puzzle. You got to figure it out. Like, you could have the perfect mechanics, or what are quote unquote the perfect mechanics. Look at Mark Pryor. He was a perfect mechanics, but he was always hurt. There's nothing wrong with having good mechanics, being fundamentally sound, but there is no such thing as a perfect mechanics. It's what works best for you, what works in that situation. Whether it's pitching, you're facing different hitters, something different might work. Different arm angle, different arm slot, different. Again, speed up, slow down, quick pitch. If it's squats, you might be longer legged, longer femored, so you might raise the heels. You might want to go a narrower stance or wider stance. Don't fit people and don't fit yourself into a box. Find what works best for you, just because that's what some influencer, some coach does, or some that performance center told you to do. You know your body better than anyone. And that's what I want to teach people, is how to learn what works best for their body. There's enough AI and robotic crap out there these days. We gotta stay human as long as possible before they take over. So stop building robots, start moving like a human. started with our lifting portion. So we're gonna hit our upper body again. We're gonna hit our upper body. Yes, this is an upper body day. So we're gonna hit a pairing. I like this pairing, creating some force and then applying that force and being more exposed with a little bit of upper body plyometrics. So we're gonna go with the overcoming ISO push-up. We're gonna go into the rack again. Not the best setup because it has this crossbar down at the bottom, so I can't go super low. But it'll be more of at the top range of a push-up. And if I put the bar any lower, then I can't fit into it. So we're gonna just go overcoming ISO against the rack, 5 seconds. Then we're gonna go into the multiple depth drop push-up. So start on the top, drop down to one, plyo push-up up, drop down the next one, plyo push-up up, then repeat back up the chain. So reverse those kind of like stairs. Oh, you can barely get into this one. Oh. So again, with the overcoming ISO, whether it's a push-up, whether it's a squat, whether it's a pull, you're pushing with everything, creating all that force into that immovable object. I like this variation. I wish I had a better setup for it. With like, even like if I had boxes that I could figure out a way that gradually went down where it wasn't different heights or whatever. But again, make do with what you have. And again, it's not always going to be the same. So each rep of that, just like I said with the throwing, every rep of every movement you ever do is going to be different. It's not going to be the same. Yes, we try to be similar. Like, we're not trying necessarily every squat or every push-up to be a little bit different, but they are. Slight twitches, your fingers might be in a different spot, your different angle, whatever it may be. You're never going to move the same exact way twice in a row, no matter how hard you try. Read Rob Gray's books. They're great. That's where I learned about this. It's repetition without repetition. Yes, you can purposefully do every rep different. Like I've done the push-ups before, where every push-up rep is purposely different. But even not purposely doing it, you're still going to do it a little bit different. Again, no matter how hard you try. I keep bringing back to no matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. Rage Against the Machine. So no matter how hard you try, every rep is going to be slightly different, depending on so many different things. Just because we are human, we're not robots. So if you're not moving perfectly, don't worry. There's no such thing as a perfect movement. What works best for you? Be a problem solver and learn how to move like a human. And that's what we do here at TED. We help you move like a human and allow you to solve the problem, solve movement problems, and become a good problem solver. Oh, like this is a problem solver. Get myself in here. Oh. Need to figure out a better way to do those too. All right, we are going to hit the drop catch bench. 10x4 here, hypertrophy cluster style it. We're gonna pair it with trap bar prone roll. We're gonna go iso hold and then into reps for that. So, and then we'll do our GHR side bends for our spinal movement there as well. So, pump out these. Push, pull, bend. Push, pull, bend. It's a good philosophy there on an upper body day. In this case, horizontal pushing, pulling. Not heavy today. All right, now we're gonna go vertical pressing, pulling. So we're gonna go, not really a press, just a handstand hold, iso hold. We're gonna add 5 seconds this week, so 35 seconds instead of 30. We're gonna do the drop catch chin ups. So 2 sets of handstands, 2 sets of weighted drop catch chin ups, and then we're gonna do 1 set of dead hang with the same weight. We're gonna go 45 pounds this week on the chin ups. So we're going to do a dead hang as long as possible for that last set. So handstands against the wall. Give myself a little rest in between. That's the thing. If you find the rest, if you're doing unilateral work, arm, leg, whatever, single arm, single leg, take a rest in between because your body is still working. The nervous system, the neurological system, fatiguing your body still. So putting you under stress. I mean, yeah, bicep curls you probably don't need to do like something like that. More, but if you're doing these heavy or more intense compound movements unilaterally, it's fine to take a rest in between before switching to the other side, especially when you're going upside down. Let all that blood rush to your head. Get kind of lightheaded. awkward without this big a weight in here and the chains all up in there. All right, so drop catch chin ups. So chin up, pull up, drop catch, pull right back up. 6 of these. Whew. All right, we're gonna get a little shoulder work in here to finish it out. We're gonna go external rotation iso holds with the band, with the weight in the band. And then we'll go internal rotation with the rings again and hold 2 minutes there. Then we're just gonna go rear delt fly slow lowers.